And now, introducing the new Sneaky G-Man store on SD. All you got to do, go on to SD, type in Sneaky G-Man store, and you could get your very own Are You My Malacca shirt, Samsung cell phone case, or just a cap or a beanie. Let's go Giants. Ow. Hey guys, I appreciate you wanting to enjoy the show. First, I got to give a couple shout outs. First off, I want to give a shout out to dresscomfy.com. She has the latest and greatest for Sneaky G-Man merch. So please, check it out. dresscomfy.com. Also want to give a shout out to 3 a.m. water hydration for the go-getters. Natural spring water. Go get it. Now let's go do the damn thing. Before we do the damn thing, I got to give a shout out to George's Trophies, aka Sergeant M replica trophies. Guys, Father's Day coming up soon. This is the perfect gift. Matter of fact, this is the perfect gift for any occasion. I mean, who wouldn't want a replica Super Bowl trophy of their team? The team that got the ultimate prize, the Lombardi Trophy. So when you get a chance, go to his Facebook page, George's Trophies, a.k.a. Sergeant M's Replica Trophies. Now, we gonna do the damn thing.
You're listening to Make It Count, the Sneaky G podcast on Northeast Streaming Sports.
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky G.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go, Giants! Ow! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky G. But it's this weekend is the end of the end. The end of a horrible season. The end of a debacle of a season. I mean, there's no other way of explaining to you all the lack of I don't even know what to say. I mean, it's this season it's almost like I don't want to, I hate to say the word typical Giants season, right? Because of the fact that we don't have a winning record. We're nowhere near the playoffs. We're nowhere near the success that we actually expected ourselves to have after the success we had last year. Now, for everyone that aren't Giant fans or that are Giant fans that don't, however the cookie crumbles, if you will, last year was a special time. It was a time where I am and I'm only going to speak for myself. I embraced until the max. Every moment that we were playing, even when we were losing on in the divisional round against Philly, when we got skull drugged, I accepted the fact where we were at. We were a playoff team, and we were going into this season with such high expectations. And then the blocked field goal. And I want to say that game kind of mentally uh, set us on a path to where we are today. I want to say that. But then the following week, when I was in Arizona and we had not scored a touchdown in 6 quarters. 6 quarters. And we pull off this historic comeback and beat the Arizona Cardinals in the second half. I mean, we had this mammoth of a comeback, right? And I'm like, okay, this is the squad. This here we are. This is the team that I recognize from, that defeated Minnesota in the wild card round. This is the team that, put us on a little pedestal, saying, hey, look, we could win. We could do this. We got this. Jones was popping. Saquon defense was pop. I mean, everybody was clicking. Okay. I mean, it goes back until the week 1 when homeboy missed the field goal at Tennessee. And then here we go on week 3 against the 49ers. We didn't have Saquon, and I'm not going to sit here and say, that would have made a difference. Okay. Probably wouldn't have. I mean, the game might have been closer, maybe. I don't know. I'm wishful thinking, of course. Bear with me 1 second here, guys. I can't remember who we played after the 49ers. That's why I'm pausing right now. Because there was a stretch. Oh, yeah, Seattle. Oh, God, Seattle. Oh, God. I mean, that stretch after I don't care if it's not, I'm not saying excuses, but I mean, that stretch, after the Cardinals, 49ers, Seattle, Dolphins, and Buffalo. Good God. Of course, we didn't win a game until we won or until we played against the Commanders. Seattle, I actually thought that we were equal of. We were equal when it came to Seattle. Oh, was I wrong? Okay. I mean, the Jets, I'm looking over the season. I'm going to just do it right now. The Jets, I thought we were going to win. I thought we were going to beat the Jets. Raiders, I thought we were going to beat the Raiders. Dallas, I thought we were going to beat Dallas at home. Patriots, we won. Green Bay, New Orleans. No, New Orleans, I thought we were going to win. Philly, I mean, Rams, I thought we were going to beat the Rams. And now we come to week 18 against the filthy Philadelphia Eagles. I'm going to tell you right now, I can't, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I don't want us to win, because you play to win every game. And by us winning, it helps a team that I hate the most. And I hate that. I'm not even worried about the draft pick. I could care less about the draft pick. All I'm saying is, if there's nothing in the world that I want to do is, Tanya, you're saying YouTube's hating again? Okay, hey Sneaky, YouTube is hating. Oh, what is that? I know I got loops on there talking from what do you call it, YouTube. But thanks for bringing that to my attention. I think some of you understand my hatred for the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, you guys, I know you do. And I do not want to help them out at all. Even a tie. And I referred to the draft pick. Guys, listen. During what I'm saying, look, one draft, the first round pick is not going to turn this team around. It's not. It's not going to. Look, I'm going to tell you right now. If we get a quarterback and we win the Super Bowl next year, well, no, I can't bet the beard. Shit, I would honestly bet the farm that the quarterback we pick in next year's draft is not going to win us a Super Bowl, because that is the ultimate right there. I don't want to just make the playoffs. Next time we get in, I want to win it all. I do. I do not want to help out. I do not want to help the Dallas Cowboys out at all. But I don't want to lose to the Eagles again. I don't want to lose to the. I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of losing to the Eagles. I'm tired of losing to the Cowboys. I'm even in the Niners when we play them. I mean, and then the report, or I saw the reports that came out, and I even saw the spiel, what Barkley said and what Shep said. This is going to be Shep's last game. Sterling Shepard, my guy. This is going to be his last game as a New York Football Giant. Possibly. I'm going to throw the possibly out there. I'm glad that I got a chance to see him score a touchdown live. I'm glad I got to see that at AT&T Stadium. I'm glad I got to meet him. I'm glad that Shep is one of my favorite players on this team. And I followed him in Oklahoma. Followed, of course, with the Giants when he was 87. And when he caught that bomb week 1 last year against Tennessee, that started the change. And it's sad when you see good players like Shep and Barkley not win. And it really, like, for example, Evan Ingram, he is like one of the top echelons tight ends in another conference on another team. And I even predicted that he would be that tight end that would be the 7 reception, 120 yards, 2 touchdown type tight end. Why couldn't he been that with us? Now, I'm gonna Barkley. I would not be shocked. Would not be shocked if Barkley were to get on a team and he runs for over 2,000 yards. I would not be shocked. And we all know as Giant fans why he couldn't do that with us. Shep, I'm going to tell you this right now, man. I appreciate what you've done for this team. I appreciate the winning touchdown pass that you caught from Eli to beat the 49ers. I wish you the best of luck on your endeavors. I really do. You're one of the longest tenured, well, you are the longest tenured Giant. And I'm sad, and I'm sorry that we couldn't get it done for you. And I know that, wasn't for a lack of effort on your part. I'm not trying to put down anybody else, but I know on your part, it was not on the lack of effort. But best of luck to you, brother. And do you want to add anything?
So on your show the other night, you asked the question of the panel. I think there was like 5 or 6 of us. And I think I was the only one that said Barkley was leaving. And I get the feeling that a lot of people, including our panelists from the other night, are starting to agree. I think there were some comments made. I think there were some reports put out there that most likely, with the exception of another franchise tag, which I don't think the Giants would do it 2 years in a row, that Barkley's going to leave. I just don't think he's coming back.
No, I don't. I think it's highly unlikely.
And I've been saying that since week 1. I'm like, he got what he could this year. He's playing for another contract, and he's hoping that he did enough this year to where some team will give him more, even if it's a little more. I think you'd probably get a little more.
So Tanya says, I don't want him to, but you never know. You never know what they told him. He said he doesn't want to be tagged. I don't blame any player. I don't know any player that wanted to be tagged unless your name is Kirk Cousins. I mean, to be fair.
I just think Barkley right now, I do believe he wants to win a championship, but I also do believe that, there's so much uncertainty when it comes to the Giants winning a championship anytime soon, based on what we've had to deal with for the last 10 plus years, with the exception of last year. But again, it ended without a championship. So it's like, he's getting older. I think with him, it's he keeps saying he wants to be a career Giant, and I don't disagree with him.
I'm glad. Go ahead. I'm glad you said that.
I don't disagree with him, but at the same time, it has to be going through his head. Like, not only do I want the money, but I want to win a championship. I want to. He would love to win.
Did he say it again in that last interview? I don't remember him saying that. I still want to be.
I think they quoted him on it. I didn't see the interview, but I think he was quoted as saying, he wanted to retire a Giant.
I think players today, being that the NFL is a business, they need to stop saying that. They really need to stop saying that.
It's PC.
Because,
it's all PC.
Right. But at the same time, I hear that. And at the same time, you can't be saying that.
No.
Because you don't, and I hate to say this, but if you say you want to retire on this team, like, look, Sneakyg, I want to retire as a Giant. I want to be a Giant for my whole career, but another team offers me $3 million more or however many more guaranteed, you're gonna take it because you gotta, it's not just the money, it's your family. This is life-altering decisions that people make to better not just your family, your legacy, your future lineages, wealth. It's
just another example of why the money is the root of all evil. We all need it. We all can't live properly without it. I mean, it is what it is.
Well, I mean, honestly, yes, we could go to that, but it's that, and it's the love of money. And when someone has it, is it the love of money or is it the love of what money brings? Like, again, if someone asked me a hypothetical question years ago, if Jerry Jones offered me $25 million and for 5 years, I have to wear a Dallas Cowboy jersey, hat, and I can't clown the Cowboys for 5 years, would I do it? And I'm like, wait a minute. I got to see the money first. It got to be in front of me because that I know a lot. What would you do?
God, I was hoping you wouldn't have said that.
Exactly, right?
If it
And
was
for
Philly,
you, wait. I'm about to say for you, it would be Philadelphia. What if Philadelphia put that suitcase in front of you? See what I'm saying?
nope.
And you know, and the thing is, that's my answer too. However, comma, I come home and my wife hears that I turned down $25 million. She's still going to love with me, or love with me. She's still going to love me. We're still going to share the same bed. You know, we're still going to be happily married together, but she's going to be looking at me and be like, you mother, you know?
See, okay, let me put it to you this way. I understand that point of it.
Oh, snap. Hold on. Kenny Marshall, what's going on, man? Damn right. 70 forever, baby. How you doing, man? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I, and it's a double-edged sword, man. Like, you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. Because if you do, you're swallowing your pride. You're hiding your true feelings.
Oh, and you're a sellout too. Don't forget that.
Oh
If
yeah,
you take that cash, you're a sellout.
yeah. But at the same time, you'll be a rich sellout. Oh yeah, it's. I don't think I would do it.
It's one of those things that, you know, with athletes, to stop saying I want to be on this team forever. I want to retire as a Giant forever. I want to retire as an Eagle or a Cowboy or a, you know, Commanders or whatever the name, you know, they are this week.
If you really felt that way, you would do it.
It's one of those, it's like, you know, it's a business. We all know it's a business. And sometimes, you know, yeah, you want to be PC, you want to be, you know, you want to just keep the fans engaged. I'll say be honest with the fans and just don't even bring it up. Don't even bring it up. If they say, you know, well, do you want to be here? Now, if they ask you, do you want to be here? Answer the question honestly. Yes, you know, I love the coaches, I love the players. Of course, I want to be here next year, but this is a business. You know, just leave it at that.
Yeah, you do get that. You do get that from a lot of players, and like you said, it's when like in, you know, Saquon's instant. You know, it's like, yeah, I hear you, but do you really want to be, or do you really want to make money? Like, you know.
Oh,
Please.
I got to bring in Loops. Loops, I see you, huh? Let me bring in. And I really don't want to hear his mouth right now. I really don't want to hear Loops' mouth.
What's up?
What's up, man?
Let me
What
put it
you
this
want?
way. Let me put it this way. Just like Deion Sanders said, you got to get the bag.
Oh, I don't disagree. I don't disagree whatsoever.
And he had a point though. Now that when he did it, it was a problem. All the schools are leaving their conferences for what? To get the bag. And then he said, when I did it, it was a problem. He's like, now that y'all doing it, it ain't a problem.
Yeah.
He's like, y'all got to go after the bag. And that's what I've always agreed on. You have a family to feed and you got bills to pay. You got to get the bag.
And, you know, I mean, that's the one thing that I can respect and I can totally understand. I would love to leave. I mean, I'm probably going to leave my kids $25 and a gift card to Walmart when I go, you know. I'm being facetious, of course, but you know, you always want to, you know, it's your like I said, your lineage, your legacy for your family that they'll be taking care of for years to come. You got to take full advantage of it, especially when the average career in the NFL is like 3 years, 3 to 5 years, if that.
You know, I agree now. I'm just sitting here thinking about it while you guys are talking. I would take the money. And here's why. Because once that contract is up, you can go be a fan again in our situations.
Oh, okay.
go be a fan of that team again. But here's the ultimate kicker. If for some reason your fandom goes away, you get tired of the same stuff, you're tired of this, you're tired of that, your fandom goes away, your family's still there, and you got to make sure they're taken care of first.
Yep. It's just like
in that, if you look at it that way, as much as I hate Philly, as much as I'd rather play for Dallas, I would have to take the money.
it's just like
All right,
look at
let me Loops. Let me put you on the spot. Out of in our division, who do you hate the most?
probably you guys because of your fault.
Hey, I'll take it. I'll wear that as a badge of honor. You know that.
I hate yeah,
So let me ask you this. Okay, so John Mara approached you with a suitcase, $25 million, but you got to wear Giants gear for the next 5 years, and you can't clown. You can't clown against the Giants, and you can only say happy things towards me in those 5 years.
I tell them two things. First, I wear an extra large. Second, let's go buy it.
Ow!
I would wear a shirt to every game saying, you would wear this too if you had 25 mil.
I'd be like, you need to understand. That's what I would tell them.
Exactly.
Shit. 25 million? Be like, sir, nice to meet you. What else do you want me to get you?
Yeah.
Extra large. Let's go Giants.
Ow! I did not expect that. You said two things. I wear an extra. Oh my God.
And then I make your sign. 28 years of counting. Fuck it. Let's go.
Oh man.
That's funny.
That had me in tears, bro. Hey, you won that one. You won that one. I mean,
I'll be
I
like,
don't even.
hey, Jerry, I'll be back in 6 years.
Hey, I'll see you in 6. After I'm done seeing the world, baby. Oh,
Hell yeah.
I'll see you in 6 with season tickets.
Yep. I'll be up there with you if you're
Yeah, right.
he said extra large.
hell yeah, real quick.
Oh man.
It's just like
I don't.
just like look at Aaron Jones. He's always hurt. I think he's on the brink of getting his way out of there. They're paying so much money, and he's always hurt. I mean, I like him. He's from El Paso and everything, but those injuries, man, they kill him.
I still gotta tell Jerry to show me the money. I gotta see it in front of me.
But if you had
there,
if you had a briefcase, 25 mil, says 5 years. You say anything negative, you gotta pay me back.
Oh yeah, you go against that.
I'm losing money then. I'm losing money then. I'd still keep the grunt of it, but I'm getting fined some money on that.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I burn all my Cowboy jerseys because I can replace them anyways. Burn them.
But you know what? I'll put it to you this way. If I had to be an Eagles fan for 5 years to get $25 million, I would hope that the Eagles would lose every year of those 5 years so that when I do bitch about them, it would be just like an Eagles fan.
Right?
Right.
But I gotta
Dash said, you know, Jerry has the money. Yeah, I know.
He ain't giving it to us though.
He ain't giving it. He ain't giving us.
Hey,
a dollar.
if Jerry Jones was handing out $25 million to be a Dallas fan, yeah, I'd be a Dallas fan.
I'd like him. I don't even like him, but I'd like him if he gave me 20.
And that's different on my. I don't know why it would be different on my end. I don't know.
Because you're sneaky.
Oh, I hate you. Yeah, Luce, you know I hate. You guys cannot win the Super Bowl. Cannot.
We got to go through San Francisco.
Oh,
that's gonna be
not. Oh man,
dude! If we won the Super Bowl, I'd probably have a parade on your block just so you can.
You would just circle the name. You just circle my street.
fill up their
Like-
whole screen.
I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. You know what? The funny thing is, I wouldn't even say it wouldn't even be hate. It would be all love, but hate at the same time. You know.
That'd be
Now
cool.
what? Now
I
what? No. What?
It'd be cool, but I don't think we're strong enough.
It would not be cool, Loops. There's nothing cool about that. And I got to go to work, and I got to see that. Oh, I would have to move. I'd be, honey, we're leaving Dallas. Loops, happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year, brother.
Is that your brother? Aunt?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now I'm back because that shit had me dying, bro. That's funny as hell.
I would.
That's funny as hell.
25.
So yeah, we gotta, if we beat Philly, you guys, well, you got to beat the Commanders regardless, okay? And I'm going to tell you this, like the times that I've been to work, I've been back to work on Tuesday, and then of course today. Nobody thinks that you guys are going to beat the Commanders.
We're gonna stomp on them.
And I'm like, you don't believe you're going to beat the Commanders? So they're like, oh yeah, make sure you do your part against Philly. I'm like, we ain't got to do nothing. Y'all got it.
We just gotta win. That's it.
But apparently, people are thinking that Washington's going to do something. I don't think so.
Nah.
Even Washington fans are like, yeah, no, it's not going to happen.
See, my feeling on the whole thing this weekend is we're playing for nothing. Why not make a positive out of it and just go freaking get our draft pick? We could end up end up with the second pick in the draft. But even if we don't, I don't think we can go any lower than 5. But
well, how can we end with the second pick of the draft if Washington? So that means Washington would have to win,
right?
Because even if they win, we still have the lead over them because we swept them. So we couldn't have the second pick.
There's a scenario out there where we would have the second pick. It's Washington would have to win, and then I think 3 other teams have to win, which are all 3 of those games is a possibility.
Because Carolina has 2 wins, right?
Yeah.
2 or 3, yeah.
Hold on, let me double check here.
Who would you want if you got the second pick in the draft?
Are you asking me or are you asking Ant?
Both of you guys.
I'm not sold on Caleb Williams. I'm not.
No, I'm not either.
I'm thinking.
You know what? I'm going to say it.
Daniels.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying maybe Jaden Daniels. Maybe what's his name? I'm not big on Penix either. Drake.
I'm big on Penix.
You wouldn't go for Marvin Harrison Jr.?
Nah, we need a quarterback. What good is a wide receiver if we ain't got a quarterback that can throw to him or have time to throw to him?
But what are you gonna do with Jones?
He'll probably. So that's the thing. A lot of people don't understand. Not saying you don't, but a lot of people don't understand that in this situation, if Jones comes back and he's not, then he's going to be the bridge guy. And I think by the end of the season, the rookie, assuming we get a quarterback, the rookie will end up the end of the season possibly getting some games in. To which, if he doesn't, and let's say Daniel Jones comes out and has a good year, well, Daniel Jones after next year will already put in 6 years. How many more years does he have left? Not many. So we'd have to have a quarterback that would step in.
And we can also opt out of that contract after next year.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Would you rely on him?
Who?
DeVito.
No.
Oops.
So if next year we had to cut See, well, that's the thing. That's basically the reason I would say we'd have to get a quarterback this year is because, again, if Daniel Jones doesn't work out, then we have our rookie quarterback. But if he does work out, and they say, okay, well, we'll keep you now. You've proven yourself again. And they hold on to him, then DeVito basically is just still going to be your backup.
Right.
So, and I don't see how we'll be. And then this is, well, hold on, let me double. Yeah, I don't. The NFC side alone, just the NFC side. Okay, you got Washington at 4-12. You got Arizona at 4-12, and then you got the Cardinals at. I'm sorry. You have the Panthers at 2-14. And let me see the AFC side.
I forget what it is, but I've seen it as early yesterday, I believe, but I can't remember who it was. There's like four
unless there's some kind of trade, unless we trade with some team, because we hold the head-to-head over Washington,
right?
And we hold the head-to-head over Arizona,
right? But it's a matter of other teams that we've played that Washington played as well, where something, I forget what the hell it is. Something factors in that where it pushes us ahead of them, even though the record's different. There's this whole.
And I'm just saying what I know to be true.
It was though.
But how come they were bringing up Chicago? They were gonna stick with Justin Fields or trade the first pick. I don't know. I read something about that too, but
that's the other thing. There's no way in hell. Every scenario that's been put out there about the Giants trading for freaking Justin Fields, there's no way in hell. I saw one today that said the first pick in the first, or the first round pick, their second round pick, a first round pick next year, a first round pick the year after that, not end, but one scenario had Dexter Lawrence there.
I saw that.
And then the other one had Darius Slayton. Now the Darius Slayton for me would be a little more like, okay, maybe, but again, there's too much draft capital you're giving up too.
True.
So no, I would never pull the trigger on that ever.
Let me bring in Daryl real quick. Daryl, you there? Hey, Daryl, you there?
Yeah, what's up, fellas? What's up?
All right, man. Thank you so much. So, have you been hearing what we've been talking about? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, okay. So, have you been hearing what we've been talking about?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
And what's your thoughts?
I'm here. I'm just looking up, trying to see if I can find that.
I think what's the name's going to be there. JJ McCarthy is going to be there. And also, I think Saquon, he wants to get paid. But I just think he wants to be a Giant for life, though. I think when he says that, he really does mean it. But like you guys said, money makes the world go round.
That'd do. But I mean, and my whole thing is, and we all know this. We all understand this. So there's no need to say, I want to be a Giant for life. Okay, yeah, all right. But if someone offers you $5 million more in guaranteed money, or more money, period, we can't fault you for not taking that opportunity. We can't.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Me personally, I wouldn't do it.
If I'd be selfish, I'd be like, yeah, I wouldn't do it either, But I mean, reality is reality.
Especially if I didn't have kids or something. If I didn't have kids or I didn't have a family, I probably wouldn't take the extra $5 million.
I think he does, though. Don't Saquon got kids?
Yeah, I think he does. Just one. Just one, I think. I think he's married. But you say you like that Penix guy. He played an awesome game the other night.
Penix got a gun. My only problem with Penix is that, even throughout his whole career, he's been having some injury issues.
Yeah, both of his
And both of them. So
Hey, but you
uh,
don't think he'll make him change his throwing motion when he goes pro?
he has a boy and a girl. Okay, I knew he had some kids. Say again, Loops.
You don't think they'll make Penix change his throwing motion once he grows pro?
No, his name ain't Tebow. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with his. I don't think there's anything wrong with his throwing motion.
He throws
it's
off.
it's not as elongated. I mean, I know what you're saying because he's a left-hander,
Yeah.
but it's not as elongated as Tebow's was. That's the only problem with Tebow. His thing, he kept drawing it back.
Yeah.
Penix, he brings it up here. Say what?
Penix
All right,
looked
I
like
found
a
it.
slingshot. Penix looked like a slingshot.
I found it.
Okay, what's the word?
Okay, it says despite it being unlikely, there are still possible scenarios for Big Blue to move up in the draft order. If the G-Men lose in Week 18, the Washington Commanders win against Dallas, the New England Patriots win against the Jets, and the Cardinals win against Seattle, the Giants would move up and get the second overall pick in the draft. That has to happen for that to happen.
So we lose,
And everybody else wins.
everybody else wins.
Yeah, we get the second pick.
So if Commanders, Washington, and Carolina wins,
So Carolina is not a thing in this. There's nothing in this, and I'll tell you why. Because that's how Chicago got the first pick. Because it would have been
Yeah, that was a trade. They got
right.
that off.
That's
of the
right.
Right. So again, let me just break it down one more time. If the Giants lose, the Commanders, the Patriots, and the Cardinals win, the Giants get the second pick in the draft.
Okay. There we
Shit,
go.
I'm rooting for him.
There we go. Loops is shaking his head. Loops.
So use the
Um,
Dallas Loops.
Huh?
You a Dallas Cowboy fan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, you know you ain't getting past the first round, right?
No, I'm used to it. We have it every year.
I'm just messing with you, Luke. I'm just messing with you, buddy. I don't know. They saying it's Dak's year. They saying it's Dak's year.
I don't know. He's been doing all right, but can't talk until he does.
Well, again, he's been doing all right. See, this is the thing that really gets to me because yes, and okay, I'm just gonna come out and say it, and then because I like to talk and then correct myself because Cowboy fans, I'm not saying you Loops, Cowboy fans like to correct for me as I'm talking. Okay, when Dak was going through his MVP-ish season, okay, he was beating teams like us and the Jets. No, not y'all didn't play the Jets this year. Carolina, Patriots, Commanders, and yes, they're on the schedule. Yes, we had to play those same teams. But when I made the post about the next 5 games, which you were going against Seattle, Philadelphia, Miami, Buffalo, Detroit, and now, of course, the Commanders, that's the 6th. This whole hoopla, and you're not a part of this hoopla, so I don't want you to think I'm directing it towards you, Loops.
Mm-hmm.
There, I knew for a fact that they weren't going to go 5-0. I knew for a fact they weren't, and I knew they were going to lose to Buffalo. I knew they were going to lose to Miami. I knew you guys were going to beat the Eagles. I'm going to be honest. I knew you guys were going to beat the Eagles first time around. I mean, the second time around, because you're playing them at home. And Detroit was the 50-50 game for me. Detroit was the whole because I didn't know what Detroit team was going to show up.
Yeah.
And obviously if it wasn't, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to get heat for it, if it wasn't for the refs, y'all would have lost that game.
Yeah, and no one can really tell if it really was told or not. You know what I mean? So
right. And somebody made a post on TikTok. They it was a Cowboys fan, and I have it in my drafts. I'm gonna be posting it here because I did it right before I came on the show. They and Cowboy fans they just love talking about that missed opportunity or that trip that Hutchinson did that wasn't called. Okay, we get it. It was a penalty that wasn't called. Welcome to my world. But at the same time, it's because he said, like, if you're for the Lions for not, or if you're for the Lions for missing that call, but you're not for the refs when they miss this call, then your point of view is invalid. And I got on there and the post I have that I have it in my drafts. I said, well, you know what, you're right. Regardless of what I say or what you say, it's all invalid. It's all irrelevant. But then when the NFL says that whole crew got demoted, that says more than anything else.
Yep.
So the fact that the NFL don't just demote refs, and not just a ref, the whole crew. So there's a reason why that crew got demoted and is not going to officiate throughout the playoffs.
Yeah.
Well,
Is it the 2-point conversion? Is it the miss kick, the missed call on the Hutchinson kick? What is it? But regardless, they messed up enough to where, and that game had some huge implications too. Huge.
Well, that same crew had they had a couple missed calls. The one in Kansas City, that crew worked together. There was a couple games this year that crew worked together, and they fumbled the ball.
Was that the Kansas City and the Jets game?
No, that was the Kansas City game when that boy almost caught the ball in the end zone, and they didn't call the pass interference. Remember
I remember they were showing some video of the Jets game against the Chiefs, and there was a couple pass interference calls that weren't called. That's all I was wondering if it was that crew.
Well, regardless, that shows that crew's trash.
Yeah.
Thus is why they're not. Young K said it's KC and Philly, and that's why they're not. That's why they're not going to be in the what do you call it? Oh, and Tanya says how you gonna get demoted on your day off?
That's what Smokey said.
What you trying to do? Build a clubhouse?
Well, they were making a big thing because that same crew has, I believe it's this week's Monday night game.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
And that one got big implications to it too, because Buffalo's looking to take the number 1 seed away from Miami.
That is crazy.
Oh,
that's right. Baltimore has it. Baltimore
has it.
Oh, I'm sorry. The 2nd seed. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. Buffalo. I mean, Lamar Jackson just reminds me of Dak Prescott. I'm sorry, Loops, but every time January comes, end of December, January comes, you can't find them. You cannot find them.
I think this team is a little different. I think, and see, that's why for me, when you get that first round bye, you got to make sure you stay fresh.
Yeah,
you got to make sure you're not only just physically, I'm like mentally fresh. You can't that 1 week bye will, even having a bye period. It's because you want to keep that rhythm going. You want to keep that momentum going. That routine. Your pregame routine. Your whole. I mean, just getting ready for it's. Oh shit! Hold on. What's up, Wes? I see you, man. I see you. But anyway, Loops, I do got to move on. Give me some of your final thoughts, man.
Just watch the Cowboys bring it home on Sunday. You know you're going to be watching. I know you're going to be watching Sneaky.
I'm going to be watching the Giants game. I got better things to do. I'm going to wash my hair.
You guys are going home. That's it. You're done.
And I'm gonna make sure I'm there to see them out. I've watched them since week 1 in that debacle, and I'm gonna just it's been real, fellas. It's been real.
But yeah, we'll win, and then hopefully you guys can get a good team together for next year and give us some competition, so we don't sweep you again.
Bro, I know damn well. What's your daughter's name?
Jordan.
Jordan, can you hear me?
Yes.
I am so glad you look like your mother. I am, because you do not have that unibrow like your daddy does. You are blessed. All right, Loops. Hey, I see it, man. You stay blessed, and let me hear it one time.
Let's go Giants.
I love it. Y'all have a good night. Merry
You too.
Christmas, Happy New Year,
Hey,
man. Be good.
Hmm.
Daryl, give me your
Yes.
final thoughts, man.
My final thoughts is I don't want Saquon to go, but if he has to go, he has to go.
Yeah.
I think, but you know what we need?
What we
And I'm
need.
quite honest. We need
I
another.
wouldn't want you to lie to me. What
we need another Brandon Jacobs.
Oh, I've been saying that.
It would help.
I've been saying that.
You want to get back to Giant football? Let's go get us a horse.
Let me tell you about Brandon, bruh. It'd be 4th and 1. Everybody knew who was getting the ball.
But but that would really now I understand that Saquon's elusive and he could be used in so many ways. But if we had a horse back there to loosen him up a little bit, because just imagine if you put a Brandon Jacobs in front of Saquon Barkley. You let Brandon Jacobs go in there for 2 quarters and beat him up.
He would wear you down. Now let me throw this out there, and there I do gotta move on, but I want to throw this out there.
Sorry.
That NFC championship game against Green Bay, where it is frozen, right? Can you imagine that boy getting the ball? You know them DBs was like, really? A running play?
Well, Woodson wasn't prepared for that.
Not only, I'm talking about the
That's
whole
what he said.
team.
He said that too. He said, "Man, that boy hit me." He said, "I wasn't prepared for that." He said, "I wasn't prepared for that." Nobody wanted to get hit by Brandon Jacobs. And man, I'm so sorry I missed you guys on Tuesday. I really wanted to stay up and catch y'all, but boy, I was tired from work.
Fam, you here now. That's all that matters. Hey, you here now.
That's all right. So when do y'all get started back again, Sneaky? When do you get started back? In April or what?
Oh, no, I'll be here Tuesday. We still got a lot more to go. The only time, okay, so as of right now, the only time I take a break is in June because I got my wedding anniversary and my daughter's birthday.
Oh, well, that's family things, you know.
I try, and I do take some breaks periodically throughout that time frame. But you as long as you got that alert. Oh, and that reminds me, anybody that's on the YouTube channel, please subscribe and hit that notification button, and you'll get all my shows. And and from now on, what I will do, I will put out a post on also. There you are. This is the first time I've seen your face. There you are.
Yeah, man. I don't like showing my face, but hey,
I don't
gotta
either.
open up sometimes. Gotta open up sometimes. So I see it's almost hitting an hour. But other than that, I would like to see. I want to give Darren Waller one more year.
Oh yeah,
They better not let the middle linebacker, or I can't say his last name.
Okay.
Yes, y'all know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I would like for them to keep Ojulari again, because I think he played pretty well. I don't know, he wasn't out as much as he has been the last 2 years, but he was out this year. But Adoree Jackson, he got to go.
Yeah, Dory got to go. Yeah.
Um,
I mean,
but that's about it.
he's done good for us, but
But I really liked what's name's development too. I'm gonna give you some credit, Ed, and it's your boys, but they're gonna get beat come Monday. But I would like to really have JJ McCarthy on our team. Okay.
We're not getting beat.
yeah,
I
go
just
blue,
give
baby.
you a hard time, man.
Okay.
But
Go blue.
I like to have JJ McCarthy on our team, and But if we go get a quarterback, gentlemen, the next pick has to be an offensive lineman.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If we get a quarterback, the next pick in the draft has to be an offensive lineman.
Oh, why don't we go O-line first, then quarterback?
Yeah, because JJ McCarthy might be there second round.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know what? I have not heard nobody talk about him.
Just the way I like
because
it.
he's not your prototypical quarterback of today like the other guys are. The other guys can throw, they can run. JJ McCarthy can do all that.
As long as we don't get Eric Flowers. Thank you.
Hell no. Jim Harbaugh keeps him so that he stays calm. He knows what he's got to do when he's got to do it. And it's not just let's run out of the pocket every 3 seconds.
Right.
Okay. Well, that's about it. That's all I got, gentlemen.
Well, I appreciate that.
I guess I'll see y'all Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right,
New York
brother.
Giants. Ow! Hey, Ed.
Yo.
I guess what happened with the podcast, buddy?
It's coming back.
Oh, I thought it was just because I was the only one coming on there, and then you was like, nah, we ain't gonna...
No, never. Never.
Oh, man.
I don't know why I feel like giving you a hard time tonight, Ed, man.
Hey, if you didn't, you probably think you wouldn't like him. All right, man. Hey, let me hear it one more time, and I'll let you go.
All right. New York Giants. Ow!
I appreciate you. I got to bring on Dash. I haven't bring Dash. What's up, man?
Hey, Sneaky. It's been a while.
It's been a little bit. How you been?
Good. Just spending time with family and also doing work. So yeah.
That's right. Because you're still in school, right?
Well, college is off. I got to figure out when classes start. So
okay.
Yeah.
So what's on your mind? What you got?
Well, I don't know if you also when Loops was saying about if the Cowboys were to win the Super Bowl and they made a parade around your block. I don't know if you saw my message, but I said, let's see if I can go back to it. I said,
I'll go back to.
Where is it? Dang it. Where'd it go?
I wish this thing would. Hold on a sec. Imagine trying to expand your. No, that's not it.
No, imagine trying to explain it to your boss, and yeah, that one.
Oh, okay. Explain to your boss about cowboys circling around your street, and can't make it to work. Right.
It's like you see what happened was.
Yeah. Right. And my boss is a Cowboys fan too. So he'd be like, all right, where you live? I'm on my way. That's exactly what he would say.
Yeah.
Exactly
what he would say. He said in the backstage chat too. Like, one guy we can't forget that we got to get signed is Isaiah Simmons.
Oh yeah, that too. He did all right.
If it came down to him and Ojulari, I'm taking him.
Yet.
And that's a lot coming from me because I still love Ojulari. I still think he's a great linebacker, but the problem is can he stay healthy?
And that's the sad reality of who we want, or who we want that came out of college, right? And look, I still have a lot of high hopes for Evan Neal. I really believe once he gets healthy, he's going to do what he has to do off the field to perform. I truly believe that in my heart of hearts.
I have hope for Evan Neal, but it's not high hope. I got to see a little more to give it high hopes.
I think he's going to show it next year. I really
hope so.
I'm putting that juju on him. But let's go back to what Daryl said. And Dash, I know you're here. I'm not trying to ignore you. I got to regurgitate this again.
You're good.
Daryl hit the nail on the coffin about Brandon Jacobs. Damn it. We need to find us another Brandon or invent one. And you know what? I'll tell you, I know exactly where we can find our Brandon Jacobs. There's like a I don't know if it's a professional league or what, but it's like it's like a AF7 AL. It's like it's an individual tackle football league. It's like AFL 7 versus 7, I think it's called. They don't wear pads. These guys got speed and they can hit. And these are just the running backs.
I can give you the name of a running back that we could possibly get in the draft, and of course I'm going to be called biased, but he's a beast and he's got speed. Blake Quorum.
Oh, from Michigan?
Yep.
Oh yeah, number 2.
Yep. He's strong.
Simmons is a beast, even plays special teams. Oh yeah. That makes him more. Yep, you're right. You're right, Wes. That makes him more valuable. I don't think Simmons is going anywhere.
I don't think so either.
I don't think he's going anywhere. He's fast. And him and was it I almost said McLeod. Is it McLeod? The linebacker. Why am I saying McLeod? You don't know what I'm talking about?
You're talking about shoot, what's his name? Yeah, McFadden.
McFadden, yeah. I was gonna say McCarthy. I was gonna say, but it's not. Like Simmons and McCarthy, that's just a good 1-2 duo, duo. McFadden?
You said McCarthy.
Well, I know, but because we kept saying McCarthy, that's what I was thinking, but that wasn't. Then I was like McLeod. No, that's not McLeod. Yeah. That's not who I'm thinking of.
McFadden.
It is McFadden. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean that's a good duo right there. I actually was thinking if you had Thibodeau and Simmons lined up, but those two, yeah, I really appreciate it. Anyway, Dash, what you got going on, man? What's on your mind?
Let's talk about the Lions Cowboys game near the end. I want to talk about it because there's a lot of Lions fans saying that Decker reported and the rest messed up, but I'm like, I'll just break it down. So, and I'm gonna say some of the scenarios that could happen. So, Decker and two other people come up to the refs to report, and Dan Campbell did say this, that they were trying to confuse the Cowboys on seeing who will be an eligible receiver, even though the defense will know who the eligible receiver will be. So why instead just have Decker report when you know the defense will be having the eligible receiver name? Like, why do you need to have 3 people report to him at the same time just to confuse the Cowboys? I mean...
Oh, you're asking the question.
Yeah. Like, why bring 3 people to the refs even though you just need Decker to report and that's it?
That's a good... I don't know. I don't... So what I can recall seeing, right, is the player went... First off, let's start over. First off, the coach, which I didn't know this was the case, any and every trick play that they plan on doing, they basically draw it out to the refs. So they are aware of the legalities of the play. And this is both sides. Both teams do this. Yeah. They did it for the punt, the fake punt. They did it for any trick play. And apparently this is a common thing in the NFL. I was not made aware until the situation. Now, why did 3 people go up to the refs, even though the refs is going to announce the name out loud, correct? The jersey number out loud. I don't know. What I do know is that the person that caught the 2-point conversion, number 68,
Decker,
went in the huddle, okay? And then Goff told him to go report to the ref, which he did. Mm-hmm. What the confusion was, I'm not going to get into that. Okay,
confusion of
that part I don't know, but and again, what I do know is that obviously because of the mishap and many others before that, they're no longer, after this regular season game, they're not officiating any other games.
Yeah.
That's all I do know.
So continue on. They line up. What the defense could have done was being like, hey, 68 is blocked by 2 other people. He's in, or not 68, 70. He's blocked by 2 other people. Defense could have been like, wait, he's not an eligible his receiver. It's got to be someone else. They could have just switched up, but no, they just still covered 72 as he was an eligible receiver, apparently.
My thing on the whole situation is, let's say both sides are right in this. My point is, why wouldn't the confusion have been there before the play even started? Because of the fact that if it seems like the refs didn't announce it, period. Because if they announced it, wouldn't the Detroit players have turned around and said, no, 68?
No, they announced it. They did announce number 70.
Yeah, they announced it on the PA system.
No, but that's what I'm saying. If they announced it as number 70 and it was supposed to be 68, why didn't Dan Campbell either like try to say something? I mean, I get he's not going to call a timeout because he could end up losing that because of that.
Well, they never had a timeout anyways. They had no timeouts afterwards, so they didn't have a timeout.
So again, why wasn't
Al Michaels
when it was announced that it was number 70? Either. Why didn't they? Because they weren't lined up yet. They weren't ready to hike the ball. He just reported them. So all they had to do was turn around and go, no, 68 is the legal man.
Yeah, I don't know why Lions couldn't do that either. So
yeah.
So Tanya said that Al Michaels will not be doing the playoffs either. Well, I mean, that's because he messed up a bunch of times. No, I'm kidding. I don't know why. He's probably retiring. I don't know.
No, it's because he's doing Thursday nights, so Thursday nights don't happen anymore.
But I will say this. I do agree with Tanya on this one. They waited so long to throw the flag and call it. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't it like after a commercial break?
No, it was right after the play.
It wasn't right after the play. It wasn't right after the play, but it was
because
the guys were all going back to the bench.
Well, I remember after the 2-point conversion, I went to the bathroom, right? Took a piss, came out, and then they were still talking about the play. I was like, oh, okay.
I mean, the flag was thrown, but then they talked about it for a while, and then they announced it. Why would they threw the flag? I think that's because I remember seeing the flag being thrown right after the play, and then they had the talk, and then after the talk, they announced the reason they threw the flag.
Right. You know, like I said last week, yes, it's messed up what happened, how it happened, and everything. But let's be honest here. The refs have been absolutely horrid this whole year.
Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely. With also Micah Parsons not being held by I don't know how many quarters. That's another thing. I don't know why.
Yeah, they do the same thing to Thibodeau. Same. Every game I've been to, you know what? I need to do a little tick every time I see Thibodeau being held. I need to do like a little tick. I saw it in Arizona, I saw it in Dallas, and I saw it in New Orleans. Every single thing, every single time. But Dash, I hate to say, I do got to move on, man.
Yeah.
It's good to hear from you. I hope you have hope you had a good Christmas.
Oh, I definitely did.
And I hope you have a good and happy New Year, brother.
You too. And
let me hear it one time.
Before I do that, have you seen the video that Tag doing by any chance? Also,
no, I have not.
I sent you the video on TikTok on DMs. Yeah,
I'll make sure I check. And then we'll talk about it next week.
Yep. Hopefully.
All right, man.
If I come, so
yeah, or whenever next time I see you, I should see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me hear one time, brother.
As always, let's go Giants.
Ow! Appreciate you, family. All right, let me bring in Gabe and Danny.
Hey, what's up?
Knock out some Giant fans.
What's up, Gabe?
Yo.
What's up, Danny?
What up, boys?
Yo, Danny, our group chat is so toxic.
Bro. I love it. I love it. It makes my day.
Why you always coming after me, Ant?
It makes my day.
I don't come after you.
You're like, I've been telling you this for weeks, Gabe. I told you this in the beginning of the season, Gabe.
Right, but it's not like I'm coming after you. I'm stating facts. I've been.
But he be
saying
speaking fact. He be speaking facts though. He be speaking facts though.
He is speaking
Yeah.
facts. He's right. I just hate how he's always right. It's annoying.
because I'm old.
It's true.
Old
That's true.
and wise and wise.
I don't know about the wise. I get lucky.
Is that okay? You guys are talking about the G-Man on the.
Yes, on
you need to
Instagram.
be
Yeah.
in this group chat, bro. You are in it, aren't you?
I am
You're
in it. I am in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he
I
don't
need to
love
be
us
more
no more. He
active.
don't pay attention.
Yeah, you don't pay attention. That's right.
You guys are beneath me. What are you talking about?
You see, the truth comes out.
No, right, the truth. Yeah, yeah. Oh wow, I just lost 1,000 followers.
Well, they weren't all in the chat, so it's not us.
Right. Okay,
Sneaky,
so
Sneaky's just here, so he won't get fined.
right, I'm just biscuits and gravy. Biscuits. Y'all seen Key and Peele, right? Biscuits and gravy.
Yep. Mhm.
Okay. Gabe has no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, see, I call Saquon Barkley and Sterling Shepard my childhood players, so that's all.
That's what
need
you
to
grew
know.
up on, right? That's what you grew up on.
That's true,
Yeah,
exactly.
So okay, let you know what? Let's address the elephant in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want us to win the game on Sunday?
Hell
No.
no.
Ant says no. Gabe says no. Danny?
You know what? You know what? I just want at least one win against Philly.
That's
I don't
true.
Thank you.
I just want one win against Philly. That's it.
Well, you got to
like-
look at the others. You got to look at the other situation too. If we win, we could get moved back even further.
Yeah, we moved to.
But
8,
we can always
and that's-
trade up though. You know, in the draft.
Yeah, but then we got to give up the future.
So those that are in the backstage that has been on, I'm gonna please continue watching, but I'm gonna boot you off because other people are trying to get into the backstage so I can bring them on. So
okay, so here's my argument. First of all, every game I say I want to lose, I end up getting into the game and then wanting to win it in the end. But but
sorry, we didn't chip Sneaky. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Wait, Danny, you want to say something, Danny?
No, I was eating chips. That's why you hear crunching. That's me.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Here's my argument for winning on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Dable has never beat Dallas or Philly once. He's 0-7 against Dallas and Philly, which is a terrible stat.
thank you for bringing that up. But go on.
He's 0-7 against Philly and Dallas.
Oh, and you said again. Beautiful.
Right. So if we win one, how much of a difference is that really making?
It looks a little better than 0-8, that's for sure.
No, it don't.
I mean, it doesn't look much better, but it's. I mean,
well, not for
Look,
nothing.
look.
The last year we won the Super Bowl, didn't we go 0-2 against Philly? And that was
You mean in
I don't
2011?
remember that. I don't remember.
Yeah,
that.
11. That was it.
I gotta look
I'll
back.
find out.
Okay.
I think it was one of
Whatever.
the Super Bowl runs. One of the two.
I
point
know
is
we went
we haven't
0-2 against Dallas in 07, but beat that ass in the playoffs. That I do know.
Third time was the charm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We are what do you call it? We're undefeated against the Cowboys in the playoffs, by the way. Just so you know.
Great stat.
You bring people on to argue the merits. All right, okay. I get it. It's not that big of a difference, but like, I don't think you understand, Art. We haven't beat Philly in like 6 million centuries, it feels like. So,
That's why I just want that one win on Sunday. That's all.
right, exactly. And it's also kind of like you need to win a division game, like other than beating Washington twice. Okay, we beat Washington twice every year. It's the same thing year after year.
No, we split. We split with Philly that year.
Okay.
Y'all aren't. It amazes me how you can have positivity about your team when you're on like a 5 million game losing streak. Actually, they beat us, so they're not. But the Eagles look terrible.
Was that the year, Sneaky? Was that the year that Deshaun Jackson ran that ball back on us?
It was the year before.
Oh, okay.
It was actually one could argue that because of that kickoff, Coughlin's motto the next year was finish. Because of that kickoff return, that's why we won 2011. and we actually swept the Cowboys that year too.
Actually, his motto would have been Dodge.
One of the 5 pillars of dodgeball.
No.
Hey, should
No.
we
Matt Dodge, the one that kicked him the ball.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Coughlin said, "Do not kick it to him."
He kicked it
I
right
don't
to
even
him.
think he was
You're
on
right
the
to
team,
him,
actually.
Yeah, his face
Yeah,
was red. His face was red on the sideline.
I honestly think it was more red than when he was in Green Bay.
You think so? Because that
Yeah.
that was cherry
that
red.
was red. Sneaky, did you see the video that El Jefe posted about? It's terrible. About if we don't fire Bobby Johnson.
Oh yes, it's funny but not funny.
it's too soon, maybe, but
Yeah, just a bit too soon. And like the comments, right? Because like a lot of people repost. So those that don't know what Gabe is referring to, there was a judge in Vegas that got attacked. I mean, this dude
That was
literally
like,
dove over
I
the
posted
bench.
that video. I posted the video on the G-Men site, on the G-Men thing.
yes,
That had
So,
different
yeah.
words in it.
Yeah, El Jefe made a joke about that, saying that well, it looks like we're going to maintain Bobby Bobby Johnson as the, and then he was like,
That's the one I
oh, and then he
posted.
jumped over the
Yeah, that's
the
the one I
bench.
put in the group.
that video has gone viral all over the internet.
You'll make
Because
one for
we
Mike
all
Kafka,
know,
too.
we all know how and what that meaning is. But
I swear,
I'm a
Brian
little
Dable-
nervous about the whole Wink thing because Jordan Renan's reporting that there's still turmoil between him and Dable.
well,
I like Wink's answer though. Wink was like,
he said, "Why wouldn't I?" Right?
why wouldn't I be here? I mean, with the grind of the the football season, you take a step back and
He loves
you
it here.
take the
He loves it
emotion
here.
out of it. I think if Wink leaves, that'll be one of the biggest mistakes this organization can do as of right now. Because it takes a minute.
I think it could be the downfall of Brian Dable. I do.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
on that
I agree
too.
with
I
that.
agree.
Yes,
Because
yes.
any type of defense, I mean, this is still a new system, right? And we're now starting to kind of get that, or I say we, like you, all 4 of us are actually there practicing. But from what I'm seeing, like they're starting to understand the concept of the defense.
Sneaky, with your connection, we could do that though, right? We could see him practice, right?
We could do that. We just got to tell them to move over that fence, that padding they have on the fence.
The padding, yeah.
See through everything. But seriously, I think that would be the the demise,
be a
not only
mistake,
the downfall, but the demise.
And like the biggest thing for me about it, and I think I might have said this last week, the biggest thing for me about it is the players that we have added to this defense are built for Wink Martindale. Isaiah Simmons is a key example. Isaiah Simmons is a really good piece in the Wink Martindale system. Is he going to be that great in another, like a zone system that a Leslie Frazier will run? I don't know. Yes, Ian? Yes.
I just wanted to say I was right again.
Oh, right. Where did Billy go?
And he loves and Wink loves Banks too.
Yeah, Banks.
I'm gonna bring in Philly, and I'm gonna step out.
Oh no, come on!
You gotta bring in Philly. I'll bring
What's
back.
good,
and
boy?
that's why I'm stepping away for a second.
What's good, brother?
Brings me in and steps out. Man, come on.
I'm about to go take a shit too.
Hey, Ant, congratulations on Michigan going to the national championship.
And they're gonna get smacked.
That's the only
You're out of
championship
your
from a football
mind.
team that you're going to see for a while.
You
So I
say-
hope you're enjoying it. You do enjoy it.
I want whatever Gabe's smoking.
Yo,
I'm just
Ed,
kidding.
Ed, what's the score gonna be?
Ooh, that's a good one. With the over/under's 55.
I was gonna ask you what's the over under right now.
Damn.
It's 55 right now,
Mm.
and I believe Michigan is a 12-point favorite.
They're going to win.
I honestly think that Michigan defense is about to expose Mike.
So it's like a
Penix very
30 to
bad.
20 range final score.
Yeah, I could see that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a while since Michigan exploded on offense, so they're due.
So, any Michigan defensive linemen coming into the draft? Because I want some of that talent.
Yo, that
What's that Barrett guy?
that one kid from Michigan, what is it? Keon Banks?
Yeah.
He's from like the school around me. He went to high school or like the town over from me.
Yeah,
we should definitely look at the running back though. Yeah,
Is
running
he a
back
senior,
of
though?
Michigan.
Does he
Yeah,
come out
Blake
this year?
Corum.
Yeah.
Here's what I think. I think there's a possibility that if the Giants aren't sold on any of these quarterbacks, that we can go possibly offensive line in the first round.
Oh
Second
my
round,
God, not again.
Second round, possibly grab
Again,
JJ McCarthy.
Kill
And
me.
then third round, get Blake Corum.
Hey, we have 2 second-round picks though.
Okay, we'll get
But
both of them.
I don't know any top O linemen out there, are they?
My feeling is all these draft picks that we've acquired, like for Leonard Williams and all that stuff, I got a feeling they could be used to move up in the draft.
Yeah, you're right.
He's always right.
Again?
He's always right.
It sounded super good. Say it again. I think I just wet myself. Say it again.
Yo,
You should never said it, Gabe. You should never said it. You should have kept quiet.
Man, that feels so good and sounds so good coming out of your mouth.
Oh, I think I entered this way at the wrong time.
Well, I just had Gabe say
Bad timing.
Gabe said
Tell
something
me
that was
about it.
music to my ears. What'd he say, Danny?
He said Aaron was right.
Hold on, wait.
Oh,
Ready, Gabe?
Pat yourself on the back.
Hey,
What's good, Sneaky? How you doing?
I'm good, man.
You ready to lose again on Sunday?
I'm good. You might want to be careful. You guys ain't starting nobody.
Hey, guess what happens if the
Oh.
Eagles don't make it to the Super Bowl? They're in the same place the Giants are. So enjoy that little half a run you're going on.
And buddy, listen, I probably will be. Towards,
Well, all right. So in saying that, how do you keep your name positive, Philly? Because that didn't sound too positive.
I'm positive, but I'm also optimistic.
Optimistic? Okay.
All right, I'll give you that. I'm a pessimist through and through. I ain't denying that.
Yeah,
I
we
honestly
know it.
think it's going to be Ravens Niners.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yo, crazy situation with Tyreek Hill's house, right? Remember with the fire?
Bro, I saw that last night.
It-
That's
dude.
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
why are you giving a kid a cigarette lighter, bro?
A cigarette
How else
lighter.
is he going to spark his weed?
That's how it started?
Yeah, his kid was playing with a cigarette lighter.
Smoking herb.
Wow.
Well, you know what it was. He was too busy gaming and playing Fortnite, and the kid got a hold of the cigarette.
That good Miami marijuana.
Well, so okay, Philly, I'll tell you what. I want us to win, but I don't want to help out the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, that's just a given. And you know what? My thing, Philly, I don't even understand why you would even talk so much mess right now of the debacle collapse that you guys had
y'all too easy.
this whole season. You, Philly, especially you.
Are
You
you in
was
the playoffs?
talking this whole season. You
Are
was
the Giants in the
talking
playoffs?
every week.
Are the
You know
Giants
what?
in
The way y'all playing right now, I don't even know why you would want to be in the playoffs.
We're gonna.
You guys,
Y'all going far, Mike? You going far, Mike?
Listen,
NFC
look,
Championship at best.
Wow.
Hey, you know what? The Giants are going to the playoffs. We're going to buy tickets to the game and
Then we're
watch
gonna
the
go
Eagles
there.
lose so that they can come to the next game with us.
Danny, Jeremy wants to know: are you coming to the game on Sunday?
Oh no, I'm not.
You know, okay. And
No.
unfortunately, guys, I'm not either.
Okay, good.
I don't understand why the NFL does this whole TBD thing, especially for week 5. I don't or week 18.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Because they got
Now
to
back
see, like,
now
the
to
playoffs.
the freaking debacle of the Philadelphia Eagles. Look,
Why are you worried about it?
I'm going to tell you why I'm worried about it. If you stop interrupting me, because I will mute you. No, why I'm worried about it because you was talking so much mess, bro. The whole season. The whole season.
Yep.
The whole season you was talking shite. The whole season.
Like
woke up.
like I said, it took them 54 years to win one. It's going to take them another 54 to win two.
No, it's not. You're going to see another one in your lifetime, man. Don't worry about it.
And
Yeah,
the
no, the
way
Giants are going to win another one in my lifetime. You're right.
and the way Dallas beat y'all, the way the 49ers beat y'all.
Hold up.
The way the Cardinals beat you.
The way the Cardinals beat y'all.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't be talking about how the Cowboys beat us.
We didn't lose to the Cardinals though.
Hey, okay. No, we're gonna talk about that. You were supposed to beat them.
We did. Did
You
y'all
were
know?
Y'all were heavily favored.
Look. You guys were underdogs in both games.
We beat them this year, Sneaky. Y'all didn't.
Look, if it wasn't for Dak to have 1 foot out of bounds, y'all would have got swept too. And matter of fact, I wouldn't even be shocked if y'all play against them in Dallas in the playoffs. Y'all gonna get knocked out.
Hey,
the sad thing is, I believed that maybe Philly was real. Oh, about as real as a $3 bill. A $3 bill.
I've never seen a $3 bill.
Exactly.
And my point exactly. Come on, thank you for proving my point.
He is not smart. Oh my god.
Mike, you fell right into that one, buddy.
He sure did.
No way. I've never seen a $3.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Mike.
We're gonna see. The game doesn't matter for either one of us.
It does matter. You have to beat us, and then Dallas has to lose, and then you guys will be the back-to-back division champions for the first time since what 2000? What was it? 11 or something? Not 11.
Wait, so we win. Dallas, we win the division.
Yeah. Say what?
If y'all win, y'all get the division.
No. If they win, Washington has to beat the Cowboys for them to win the division.
Oh, that's okay.
What if we both win? Then it goes to Dallas.
It goes to Dallas.
Dallas wins. Yes.
God, I would love nothing more than Nick Sirianni to rest his starters. Then he loses to us, and then the Cowboys lose, and then he realizes he could have had that.
Did he say he's resting his starters?
We're all playing at the same time anyway, so it don't really matter.
Is Sirianni starting his starters?
Bro, I don't know.
Is he playing his starters?
No, he said he's not.
I hate all the tape he's been getting now.
I don't think so.
People.
But hey, Mike, it's all love. I'm just giving you a hard time anyway now, on the real. But you're right. There is no such thing as a $3 bill. Let me hear one time, man.
Hey, appreciate you. Good talking to you. Go Birds, and let's go Giants.
Okay, Mike. That's not gonna work.
I said,
took the wrong person off.
Good talking to you. Go Birds, and let's go Giants out.
Okay, thank you. Next time, say your chest.
I have an answer for you with the
Yo, why'd you kick me out?
TBD games.
If I did that was I didn't do that on purpose. My bad.
The TBD games.
Yeah.
Okay, so the answer for that is so let's take last year. The Giants were a pretty good team, right? Mm-hmm. And they played Philly, and we lost, whatever, right? So they make this game a TBD game because they were in the hopes and thoughts that the Giants would be a little better this year, so that it could be a bigger game. So what they do is they switch it out, so if they have to, they can possibly make that the Sunday night game, or the Monday night game, making it the last game of the season to be a great game, so that everybody it's a ratings thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure how they do it is like every game the last week of the season is like TBD, and then they make the schedule after after last week. They make the schedule.
They put all the crappy games early in the day, then later games get better, and then the primetime games get to be the better games.
Like Miami versus Buffalo.
I get the logic. No, I mean I do get the logic, but it's just frustrating for people like me that got to travel. I can't plan. And the fact that I used up all my I didn't use up all my vacation, but hold on. Jeremy said that it's the most important game shines on Sunday night. Oh yeah, who is playing Sunday night? Do we know?
Miami Bills.
Yes.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
It is going to be a good one.
I actually think that determines who wins that division.
Yep, it does.
It does, yeah. Young K.
There you go.
What's good? There he is.
Young K, what's up, bro?
Quiet and stuff.
I got to stretch because I've been sitting right here forever.
Yeah, I didn't mean to make that happen. I didn't. It's not like I did it on purpose. I mean,
I watched that show
but anyway,
last night. I saw you. I watched your TikTok first, and then I came on to the NFC East show and popped in. I saw you gave that belt to Sam Williams. So
I told you I was going to do something. I told you I was going to do something. Okay, thank
a
you
lot
for being
better
there,
than the
okay.
hat.
Right?
I would
Oh,
rather
and
look at
trust
that.
me,
Yeah.
trust me. That belt was a little bit more than the hat too.
That was nice. That was nice. That was a nice belt.
Yeah. Can you say custom? Thank you very much. So I'm glad you brought that up, Young K. And I forgot all about it actually. I really did, because to me it's a mute point right now, right?
Right.
If you guys been under a rock for the last I don't know how many months or whatnot, I made a bet with Sam Williams. I lost the bet. He didn't. I know Ant's falling asleep, but it gets better. Ant. I don't know if you saw the TikTok. Lost the bet. He didn't. So part of the bet was he's supposed to buy the hat for me to wear for a week. That didn't happen. You know, the whole thing exploded. And you know, Young K, there's still some people I have yet to unblock. Just so you know, I still have yet to unblock. Anyway, so fast forward, Friday, there was and Young K, I don't know why you don't live in Dallas, bro. There's a
hey, as soon as I get this software engineering degree, I'm gonna be out there.
Hey, I'm telling you, because they had this thing. It was literally right down the street, and I'm gonna give a shout out to Super Cowboy, because myself, I've always been a part of the Elite Super Fans group, but now I am taking on a more active role. Shout out Super Fans. I'm sorry, Elite Super Fans. I always forget the elite part because we are elite. And I'll give them a quick plug. If anybody wants to be a part of the Elite Super Fans, group, if you will, it's an actual organization. You can go to my my Instagram, or even just Google ESF or Elite Super Fans, and it'll take you to a site to where it's just a fun group. That it's a charitable group, a nonprofit, and it's a club for elite fans, like for, if you're a super fan. And what distinguishes a super fan, you could be on the couch. You don't even got to go anything. You go to the couch. You can stay watch games on the couch. You could go to events. All you need is a coin. That's all you need, and you're part of this group. And I did a little extra, got the coin, got the patch. And now I'm a proud member. So, and then that being said, Super Cowboy, who dresses up in the Nacho Libre, thing, whatever, which I got total respect for, told me that Sam, because he was the only person I told this to that I wanted to do, and he told me where Sam was going to show up, and presented the belt to him, and he loved it. And of course, I said, double or nothing. And no, it's not going to be double or nothing. But it was a fun time, great moment, and now we're here. 30 minutes later, after me talking about the whole time.
That's no, that was a good gesture that you did with the belt, though.
Yeah. Oh, and on the belt, because he became the all-time sack leader at Ole Miss. So I put that on the belt.
Oh, shoot.
Ole Miss sack leader, all-time sack leader, 2021. And it had a picture of him sacking an Alabama quarterback. I think it was the quarterback for the Carolina right now that plays for Carolina.
Bryce.
And then on another picture had him on it. So
hey, those belts too, they ain't cheap, bro. They are not.
Yeah. Can you say custom?
Yeah.
So and everybody and I want to say this right now, everyone that sees the belts that because I do have a guy that makes belts for me, okay. And if anybody wants any, hit me up on my Instagram. I still had to pay for this one. I still got to pay for it myself. I don't get any benefit from it.
Do you get a discount?
No. What discount? What?
You just plugged him, so you should get like a,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I provide customers, and that's,
But
so
like, what do
anybody,
you get in return? What do you get in return for providing customers?
50 cents, 57 cents. You know what? To be honest, this should be an offline conversation.
Never mind. Forget about it.
I don't. I'll tell you what. If it's not offered, I don't ask.
Oh, okay.
I'll just leave it at that. Like the George's trophies. I don't get anything for those.
yeah.
I don't get anything for those.
Those
3M
are
waters.
nice.
I don't get none for those.
3M
I get a
waters
little bit. I'll be honest. I do get like a little, a small percentage on the Dress Comfy, merch. But again,
that's some comfy
it was
stuff.
offered.
That's some comfy shirts right there.
Yeah, those shirts are so comfortable.
I get that a lot. Where a lot of people enjoy those shirts, how they're comfortable. Some people, they tell me they wear them when they go to sleep.
Yeah, they're good sleeping shirts.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
It feels like a dry fit shirt. It feels like a dry fit shirt.
Right?
Yeah.
I need to get a couple myself. And like, I don't have the camera here, but this Woodworks thing, I that lights up. I didn't, I plug in once in a while. And my little liquor cabinet, right here. This right here. I found her in right here. I found her in downtown Dallas. I don't get none for those when she makes them.
Yeah, you find a lot of good stuff on Facebook Market.
And sometimes people, I'll be honest, a lot of people reach out to me and they're like, hey, like this light thing. He was like, hey, all I need money is for the materials, and we can talk about whatever else. Just shoot me out. I'm like, okay. I gave him whatever money he wanted. That one, this right here. I'm telling you, this thing right here is sick too. I love it. Custom, has name on it. If you guys want some good stuff, hit me up. I'll let you know what I got and who to get in contact with. And candles too. Paradise candles. Oh, I got some of those too for the wife and stuff. Yeah, and again, I don't get nothing in return. If it's not offered, I'm not going to ask.
Oh shit.
But anyway, Young K, how you doing? Back to you.
I'm doing pretty good.
That's good. Did you know that there's no such thing as a $3 bill?
Yes, there is. Bill Clinton's pictures on it.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
All right, man. I want an honest opinion. I want your honest opinion, Young K. And we're not betting anything. I just want to hear you say it. Do you think you guys are winning the Super Bowl this year?
That hesitation right there.
Did you hear that exhale?
I heard the hesitation.
He's like,
oh. You know what? Well, I'm with him on that because he's trying to be honest here.
The only team that is standing in our way is the 49ers.
And Baltimore.
Yeah, but they're an AFC.
And Baltimore.
AFC, but
I thought you.
No.
You,
I said win the
Super Bowl. Okay. Yeah. The teams that are in our way is the Baltimore Ravens and the Niners.
And the Ravens just signed Cook.
And Dalvin Cook was like, "Yeah, I'm going to Baltimore."
I
ain't going to Dallas.
The Rams are a sleeper team as well. So
the Giants almost just beat the Rams.
Really?
Almost.
Yeah,
that's true.
I say horn grenades and hat shoes.
If
I don't even know what the hell.
We would have made that field goal.
And we could have beat the Bills too.
Yep. Hey,
I'll say if Dallas get their run defense straightened out, I feel confident that we can do it. Finally.
Didn't y'all get whipped by the Niners this year?
We did.
Okay. Yeah.
Yo, but it's like him, Dak, and like CeeDee Lamb, bro. That still look dangerous, bro.
Yeah.
Dak throws like 6.
He just throws it up there to him, and he just like CeeDee's like, I'm here. Just throw it up.
Ever since that Niners game, CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott, they had a really good connection. They've been having.
Because you didn't play nobody.
What you mean?
What you talking? Okay. Hold up. Pause.
Hey, the Detroit Lions might stand in your way too, Young K. Just saying.
No,
they might come back. They might come back to haunt you.
Now, hold on. All right.
When it matters, you know what I mean, Danny? Playoff.
Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell. God, I love
Campbell.
Dan Campbell.
Okay,
Yo, I
here we
love his.
go.
He's so great.
Hold on a second. Do they talk
I
about
like,
the
I like when he
past?
was pissed off. He ripped up the piece of paper. He balled up the piece of paper.
I wish I
Oh, he was
had
getting rid of his gum. That's why he was doing that.
I wish I had a stat of how many interceptions Dak's thrown against the Niners alone. I feel like every time Dak plays the Niners, he gets so confused it's not even real.
It's because of Fred Warner. I feel like
Yeah,
he's scared
Fred
of
Warner's a baller.
Fred Warner's a monster, yo.
Oh my god! I would. You know what, Bobby?
Okay. So you said after the 49ers game, he went off, right? They've been on. Okay. The Chargers, you beat 20-17. Rams, you beat 43-20.
Yeah, but the Rams are in the
played
playoffs.
against the Eagles, which you guys lost barely, right? Of course, you destroyed us. Panthers, Commanders, Seattle. Like I said, y'all didn't really play. Of course, you guys are gonna look good when you play against teams like the Patriots and the Jets,
Yeah,
and the Giants.
It's the NFL though. I mean,
I'm just saying. I'm not.
Guys are
I'm not trying
professional.
to. Winning in the NFL is hard, bar none. I get it, but obviously, when you know that you knew that the Dallas Cowboys were better than the Patriots, better than the Carolinas, better than the Chargers. Although you guys are probably worried about the Chargers a little bit.
I was worried about the Chargers for a little bit.
You knew you guys were better than the the Jets. I already said Jets, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did mention the Jets.
And that was twice too.
I knew we were going to wipe the Jets out because they lost Aaron Rodgers.
And the Rams too. I remember you guys were skull drugging the Rams, and I'm like, I'm not surprised. Not surprised.
Sam Williams had a blocked punt.
Oh, did he? Oh, that's right. He did. He did.
He had a blocked punt for a touchdown. That was dope. No, it was a safety. My bad.
Yeah. I think right now, if I were to look at the playoffs, I got to go back to where I was.
And I know Sneaky. I know you are. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Danny. While I'm looking.
No, I'm saying for like next year we gotta. I know we gotta do the whole O-line thing, but the whole NFC East thing has like a quarterback and wide receiver combination. We don't have that.
We don't.
You know what I'm saying?
We have. I think it's fair to say we haven't had that since Beckham left.
Yeah, and that's when we need to go back to that too. You know, I understand the O-line thing is an issue, but the NFC East is like we have to have that quarterback and wide receiver, like tandem. We don't have that. We got to go back to that. We got to get back to that.
Yeah, you got
in the
NFC East, you got McLaurin and Howell, you got Jalen Hurts and Brown and CD and Dak Prescott. Now it's just the Giants.
It'll make the division fun again. You know what I'm saying? If we get back to that, it'll make the division fun again.
Last year was fun.
Last year was pretty fun.
Pretty much like at the end of the season, up until that point, everybody was in the playoffs. All 4 teams from the East until until Washington kind of fell off the cliff there. But yeah, I mean, and if you think about it, in the 80s and the 90s, it's always been like that. Always. And then when Phil Simms and Hostetler left, and then we took a dive for a little bit until Cannell got in there.
I mean, there's a reason that the NFC East has the most championships of any other division.
Right. And that is a historic division.
Yeah.
That's one of the longest running divisions in the NFL.
We're also the only division where every team in the division at least won Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah. Man. Young K, so you guys got Commanders.
Oh my god.
Any worries?
At this point,
worries?
At this point, I just hope we're not, looking down on our opponent like we did last year, or like we did earlier in the year, against the Arizona Cardinals, because the Dallas Cowboys looked way over their head against them. So, I feel as though that. If we overlook the Commanders, would take advantage of that, play hard, and then, hit us in the mouth, and then we lose our chance of winning lose our chance of winning the division. So,
Yeah.
if we take care of business, the Dallas Cowboys, they'll win the division, have 2 home playoff games. That's what I'm hoping for, and then we'll see the Niners and Santa Clara for the NFC Championship. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah. Not me. I want to be eliminated as soon as.
And then I'll finally say, if we at least get to the NFC Championship game, I'll finally say Dak Prescott been to an NFC Championship.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, and I ain't got shit to say. Because at this moment, Dak and Jones do have that one thing in common. They've never been to the game. Never.
Yeah.
Young kid, it's always good to see you, man. I hope you had a good Christmas. Happy New Year.
Hey, you too.
I am looking forward to 2024. So let me hear one time, man.
Let's go Giants out.
Appreciate you.
Later, Young K.
All right. I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
There goes
as
the
long as you did.
man.
You would think for a guy who bails you out, that we have to wait all day. I
And
bailed you out
hold on a
with
sec.
a book.
Gotta save the best for last,
Yeah,
No,
well, I
that's
got a
no
couple
good.
more. I got
Oh,
a couple
shit, is
more.
that
I'm
right?
gonna add right now.
Oh, bring everyone.
Oh no.
I bailed you out with that book. You're gonna have to wait all day.
Oh man,
Hey,
guys.
Sneaky, I gotta ask, man. Is that why you bring me on first?
What do you mean?
Save the best for last.
I
that
Well,
makes
I
me
don't
the
know.
I
ass.
plead the
But
fifth.
so
I plead the fifth.
that's not really true,
I
is
plead
it?
the fifth.
Wow. Kind of hurt.
So are you trading that first pick or what?
Hell yeah, dude. He's not going anywhere.
I don't think he is either. As a matter of fact,
Yeah.
if they decide to stay there, I see the Bears drafting Marvin Harrison Jr.
That's what
Oh,
I'm
I can see
saying to you,
that.
dude. There's no
Mm.
reason not to. You pick up the 5th-year option, and then you tag him if you have to, and it's done.
Yep.
You got
It's
your wide
easy.
receiver and quarterback. Yeah.
Yep.
Take the devil you know as opposed to the devil you don't.
Yep.
There's
I mean,
no reason.
in that situation, you bring in Marvin Harrison Jr. and you still have DJ Moore on the other side.
DJ Moore, that's a whew, man.
Dangerous, man.
I don't know if anyone's noticed, but we're 7-9 now, and we could realistically have won 11 games at this point. We've blown 4 of them badly. We literally could be 11-5 right now.
I could say for the same for the Giants because we blew the Jets.
No, you really couldn't.
Yeah.
We blew the Jets game. We blew the Bills game. We just blew the Rams game.
I thought I was talking. That's all right.
I don't say we didn't blow the Bills game. I don't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Not a
Tyrod was on the 1-yard line twice, and he
Yeah, but you
failed.
know that Darren Waller call. You know they missed that big time.
What call?
The Darren Waller when he was holding.
There was no call.
No, that's true.
Oh, and
That's the point.
I'm taking
Yeah.
the $25 million. By the way, there's no question. I'm taking the money.
Oh,
who's
he's
the
taking
team
the
that
money.
who's the team that you despise in your division?
I have to tell you, I thought you liked football.
Well, I wanted to make it official.
Green Bay.
I want to make it official.
I would be a Packers fan for $25 million.
Wow.
Because one, I need the money, because everyone does. And if they win, I get a ring because I'm an employee. I didn't have to buy it; I earned it.
Yeah, that's true.
And then
that is true.
Packers fans bought my wheelchair anyway. Packers fans and Cowboys fans bought my wheelchair, so why not?
I'll tell you one team that I would happily not take the $25 million for.
What team's that?
And that would be the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Oh,
nope.
Shoot.
He said, "Hell no."
Nope.
It's
Sleeping Cowboy. What you got, man?
Sleepy.
It's also
I
not
just wanted
fitting in a
to,
suitcase. It's 550 pounds of money.
That's all right.
I haven't talked to you in a while, Sneaky. I just wanted to check in, say what's up.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna have shit later, so it don't matter.
What's up?
No, I'm saying with turning down the $25 million, I look at it this way. I ain't got shit now, and if I don't have shit later, guess what? I'm in the same spot I wouldn't have shit.
Right.
I can leave it to my nieces and nephews.
Yeah,
So-
my kid got to learn how to earn a dollar.
I'd have season tickets.
Well, I'm crippled. I need the money,
Giants
so I'll take it.
after the 5 years. So Stevie Cowboy,
What's up?
you excited about the postseason?
Yeah, but yeah, most likely,
He's like, he's
That was
hesitant.
the
He's like, no, yeah, no.
He's like,
So
yeah.
that divisional loss.
I don't know.
I know it is. It is.
unpredictable.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like when the Giants went on that crazy run in 2011, right? Where we beat Atlanta, and then we beat Green Bay. I have never been so nervous. What made me calm down was when Eli was it Knicks? Who did he hit? Oh no, it was it Hakeem he hit in the end zone for the Hail Mary? Or was it Manningham?
It was a king.
A king? Okay, I know.
Yeah, it was
I knew
Nick.
it was. After I saw that,
If you think about it, Knicks had a big hand in both those games. There was the Hail Mary.
Oh, of course.
And
Yeah.
against Arizona, he had that broken tackle all the way in for a touchdown.
Oh, in Atlanta. Yeah.
I miss those days, man.
So when I saw that's the only time I had a feeling we were going to be a great team. Like, we were Super Bowl bound. And then the way Eli played against the 49ers in the NFC Championship game, oh man, it just he took a beating. And just to come back from all that, yeah.
What was the game that he got his head busted or something?
That was the 49ers game. Yeah.
That was the 49er game, right? Yeah.
Hey,
Overtime, Nate. Oh my God, it's been a minute.
What's up? I had to get the computer set up going again, so that's why I haven't been here in forever.
No worries. Good to see you. Another Cowboy fan, believe it or not.
What are we talking about? I'm late.
Hey,
come out of nowhere.
The only thing that Nate has that none of y'all got is a touchdown pass from me.
I think I got a couple, actually.
Yeah, that's right. You got two. I'm sorry, you got two.
I got a couple.
We need to. Well, we're talking a little bit about everything. Actually, we're probably going to be closing down. All right, all right, Caleb, you there?
What up, man? What up?
What's going on?
It's been a minute, man. What you been up to?
Man, living. Can't complain. Can't complain. Aaron, you chilling, man? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All
He
right.
said everybody won't shut the hell up and give him 2 seconds.
Caleb, I'm sorry, man. Aaron's been waiting patiently.
I'm good. I was falling
You got
asleep.
the right. Do you think Pierce gonna be the coach next year?
I hate to say it, man, but I think which I think they get Harbaugh, but I don't know. I've been hearing reports, but I want to be the coach, yeah. But at the same time, Mark Davis, man, he wants the big name all the time.
Harbaugh who?
Jim Harbaugh. Supposedly, I'm not sure if it's true. I'm like, what?
Jim Harbaugh just signed a 5-year extension with Michigan.
That Michigan money smelling good, baby. He ain't going nowhere.
They're saying that
Wasn't that like $50 million?
Something like that.
They get him the bank. They get him the bank.
I'm not sure. I'm looking at reports. I'm all like, dude, which one? He didn't sign it. He didn't sign it.
Did he sign it or did they offer it? I don't think he signed anything.
Offered him, yeah. He didn't sign it.
I think they said he signed it.
No, they offered him, but he haven't signed it yet.
Why not?
About benches and all that, he might leave, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm like confused. I'm all like, okay, well,
you don't want Belichick? You don't want?
But I think he might not because we don't have a quarterback.
Go get Nick Saban. Go get Nick Saban.
Nick Saban's not going anywhere. He's too old. He said he was too old. He's not dealing with it.
Yeah, he's too old.
So Caleb, who's your team? Giants, right?
I'm a 49ers fan.
Oh, 49ers. Okay.
All I gotta say is, y'all ready to see my team win the Super Bowl this year?
What? Oh, you mean what? 49ers?
Yeah. Who in the league can touch us right now?
Baltimore. Apparently.
Yeah, Baltimore's the only one so far. That was a tough game.
The Browns.
They touch you. They touch you in a bad way too.
Maybe
Treat
the
you
Eagles will
no-no
get
spot.
lucky again.
Show
and
us on
beat
the
you.
doll. Show us on the doll.
Look, Caleb. I got to say this. We don't have an Eagles representative. So right now we have 2 Cowboy fans,
God.
Chicago Bears and Raiders, and of course Giants. One
We're
of the
so
greatest
bad. Even my
franchises of all
camera's out of
time.
focus right now.
Caleb, I'm going to say this right now, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. For me, this is for me. You have one job.
Don't
One job.
say it.
Beat the Cowboys.
There you go.
No.
Beat.
Please don't.
Mother-
For my mental health, please don't beat the Cowboys. I can't handle it again.
No,
The Cowboys
you're
have
used to
already
it by
beat
now.
them.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I can't keep doing this every year. 12-5, lose to the Niners. This time,
The
in a
Cowboys would have lost
championship.
it when we're Dan Campbell. Nobody's talking
First
about
round,
that.
first round, second round, and then third round. 12-5 seasons. Yeah, and I'll lose my mind. Not happening. That's crazy.
What's up, Giants saying? I see you, man. I see you.
Just
Sleepy
Sleepy Cowboy.
get
What,
lucky.
Sleepy Cowboy, what do you got to say, man? He's speechless.
Just don't beat down on the Cowboys like you did in the regular season. That's all.
I think that game looked worse than what it really was. But
I wanted worse.
Even
Caleb,
if we do lose, I don't want it to be by 30.
No, that's not.
Even
if we did,
I wanted by 40.
I want a 40 burger. I want a 40 burger.
Matter of fact, I wanted 87 or what is it, 89 to 17. That's what I want the score to be.
All I gotta say, man, is we already beat the Cowboys once this season, and you've seen George Kittle's shirt. That's all I gotta say, man.
That was so long ago.
They look good, man.
I want the final score to be 2-0, and the 49ers just eat them up.
If Eagles can somehow beat the Niners, Cowboys go to Super Bowl.
Yeah, of course.
But the Eagles won't
The
play
Eagles-
the 49ers.
You said what?
Or, yeah.
Eagles
No,
won't
the
play the
Eagles- yeah, because they're the top
They
seed.
can.
They could play that, right?
If they beat whoever comes out of the South, they go play Niners.
No, hold on.
And Eagles got lucky last year against the Niners. Maybe they can do it again.
So the playoff picture is
This
thus.
scenario.
Okay, we already know that the 49ers are, and that's if the playoffs were to start today.
Yeah,
okay?
that's what we're going on. Right. Yeah.
Because this will probably change. All right.
Flip-flop.
49ers top seed, Dallas second, Detroit 3, Tampa 4. Okay, then you got Green Bay. I'm sorry, you got Eagles 5, Rams 6, and Green Bay at 7. Okay. So the number 1 seed will play the lowest seed remaining. Okay. So if let's just say all the top seeds went out, okay, and that's if the Eagles lose to Green. So the matchups are the Dallas against Green Bay, Detroit against the Rams, and the Bucks against the Eagles. Okay. Now, hypothetically, let's just in this scenario, let's say all the top seeds win. Okay. So that means the Bucks will go to San Fran, and the Lions will go to Dallas. Ooh, I'd love to. Ooh, I'd watch that game.
I was gonna say that.
Who's Who's going to watch it anyway?
Now, I bet you the refs that called they'll watch it on TV. Now let's kind of throw some scenarios out there, and I'm gonna say Dallas won. Okay, so Dallas beat Green Bay, so that already knocked out the 7th seed. Let's say, actually, you got it right. I mean, if the Bucks,
Eagles beat
if
Bucks.
the Rams beat the Lions,
Which is
then they
possible.
automatically go to San Francisco. But if the Lions beat the Rams and Philly beats the Bucks,
That's probably
Philly
not gonna
will
happen.
go to San Francisco.
That's probably exactly what's going to happen. It's exactly how you just laid it out.
That's the only
Philly
scenario
and San
I
Fran.
see. I see how that's going to happen.
I think the Bucks can beat Philly.
I think so too, but I think my only hope of not playing the Niners is that the Eagles can skate away.
That's the only
The
way.
Eagles are.
But you're rooting for both teams, though. You're rooting for the Rams and the Eagles.
I think the
No,
Lions.
I would be going for Lions.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The Lions and the
And
Bucks.
that's fine because I would rather
Yeah,
play
or just the
against.
Lions.
I would rather play against the Lions than the Rams right now. Anyway.
Looks like I'm gonna be a Packers fan for a weekend. At minimum. Oh my God! Can you imagine if they lose to the Packers?
No,
Oh
I don't
my
have to.
God!
I grew up watching that.
My God!
You gotta buy a cheese head. You gotta buy a cheese head.
Look, Nate, Sleepy Cowboy. Look. I love y'all, but if that happens, just don't come on social media.
Jordan Love, baby. Jordan Love.
Because you will legitimately hate me for the next 14 days.
No. Let's talk about this. What's going to happen to the world, and not even just everyone in here, the whole world, if the Cowboys win the Super Bowl?
Nobody cares.
Well,
No,
I don't want to say the world.
Don't say that.
Okay, hold on, wait. I'm not going to say the world. What's going to happen to me if the Cowboys? What's going to happen to me, Nate?
I will definitely have to check on Sneaky's mental health.
Yes. As a matter of fact, I might be moving in with you, Danny. I might be moving in.
Got you, bro. Got you.
Because, damn.
There's no way the Cowboys win and anybody in the chat just lays back and's fine with it. There's no way.
No, I'll be shit.
That's what I'm saying. So imagine us here. Think about how many other people. I know so many people around where I live who hate the Cowboys, and the Saints ain't got nothing to do with the Cowboys. So I can imagine that's like everywhere. Everyone doesn't like the Cowboys. World's gonna there's gonna be a riot. There's gonna be something.
Oh. I'd rather have the.
That's crazy. Yeah. I don't know.
What'd you say, Aaron? What'd you say?
I'd rather have the Cowboys at Vegas than the Niners.
Dallas won't win the Super Bowl, though. That's what I'm saying.
That's just me.
Well, I mean, we could say the same for the Niners, though. I mean, their drought's been longer.
I don't. You know what? I would honestly love to see a rematch, Baltimore and 49ers. I would love to see that game. Why? Because the Dallas Cowboys in it. They're not in it. That's why. And you good? You sleeping? You good? You there?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, shit. I'm already over time, guys. I want to thank everybody for joining.
Yep.
Caleb, this is not your first time on the show, right?
No.
So you know the outro?
Yes, sir.
Let me hear it one time, man.
Let's go Giants. Out.
I appreciate you, brother. Be good. Nate, first off, I don't know how you take that 3-hour drive from Shreveport to here like it's nothing.
I don't know either. I gotta stop.
Bro, we went. Look, I don't know if you know this, but I was in New Orleans a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we broke it down. We went from Dallas to Alexandria, stayed the night, Alexandria to New Orleans, right? The next day. But we drove the whole way back. When we hit Shreveport, we're like, oh, okay, it's only 3 hours back, 3 hours left. That was the longest 3 hours of my life.
It's nothing. There's nothing the whole way.
Oh, and then when we got on 635, I've never been on that street so long, or that highway so long. Never again. Anyway.
Do it all the time.
Nate, huh?
I said I do it all the time.
Oh, bless your heart. Bless your heart. I appreciate you, Nate, more so now that I see your 3-hour drive. If obviously if something pops off, I'll give you a holler. But until then, let me hear one time, brother.
Let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you, fam. Sleepy Cowboy.
Yep. The name that you gave me for sleeping.
Sleeping on the show. I actually like that name. I'm not gonna lie. That's awesome. It's good to see you, man. I'm glad you came on.
Yeah, I'll try to tune in some more.
You know what, man? Whenever you can, you know where I be.
Yep.
You good?
But
You good, Gabe?
look. If the Cowboys lose in the playoffs, you won't see me until the start of next season.
Oh my goodness.
You're more than welcome to come on the show anytime before then.
Okay.
But until then, let me hear it one time, fam.
Let's go Giants. Out.
I appreciate you, brother. Be good. And you might need to get that checked out. You might want to go check a proctologist. He might have to put a camera up there and make sure there's
Hey,
nothing
leave my beer
loose.
farts alone.
You might,
Yeah.
Raider Aaron. Let me hear one time, man.
All right, brother. Go Giants, man. I'll see you, bro. Take care, man.
Yes, sir. Be good. Gabe. This motherfucker. Let me hear one time, Gabe.
Let's go Giants. Ow. See you, boys.
That's right.
Well, Danny, because wait, didn't Ant go off last time?
No, let's keep it this way. Let's keep it that way.
SECD.
Okay. He's next.
All right, go ahead, Danny. Let me hear one time. Man.
Good night, fellas, and let's go Giants. Out.
I appreciate you. Be good. Oh man. Shit. Let me hear one time, man.
Let's go Giants. Ow! The only game that matters this weekend is the Michigan game.
You're not lying. You're not. Go blue. Go big blue.
Love you.
Love you too, man. Love you too. Guys, great show. I want to thank everybody. Oh my God. I need to give a shout out to people that have been on. I am so sorry. Tanya, always a pleasure. I'm glad you've been watching the show. McNugget, I see you. Let's see who else. Giant fan number 10. I see you. Shout out Positive Philly. Wes. Tank, what's up, man? All love. Young K, thanks for coming on. Dash, always a good trooper. Who else? Lamar Adams. Shout out. Billy, I wonder where you went, Billy. Wonder where you went. Raider Aaron, always good to see you, brother. Guys, everybody, be good, be happy. McNuggets, I'll hopefully be on sooner, whenever. So Tanya, I'm glad you brought this up. Yes, Tanya, I plan on being live during the game, and also there's a possibility during the Michigan game as well, the national championship, I should say. So for some reason, I don't know why, I lost my access for the to go live on TikTok this weekend. I don't know why. I'm assuming it was a Philadelphia fan. Again, assumption. But I have full access, and yes, this weekend I will be going live. I might even also do it on StreamYard as well. And yeah, we'll have some fun talking about the Giants. And I'd be lying to you if I said I don't want my guys to win. Cowboy fans mad about the belt. LOL. They're not mad. See, Tanya, the thing is, it's not that they're mad about the belt. They're mad that they're not seeing me in a Cowboys hat. That's what they're mad about. That's what they're in their feelings about. Okay, Kiki, do you let me? And you know what I say to that? Look, homeboy loved his belt. Sam Williams loved. Shout out Sam Williams. I appreciate that you're approachable, and we were able to have our conversation, our moment, all that. And I'm glad you enjoyed the belt. But thank you for accepting that on behalf of me and whatnot. But no, Cowboy fans, I'm not wearing that hat. And I know some people came at me and was like, well, it can't be just for the week. He all he has to do is buy the hat. No, that's not all he had to do. I'm not going to sit here and wait 3 years to receive a hat. And then he pops up out of nowhere being like, hey, remember? No. So what I did was the right thing. I hooked him up and he earned the belt. He was the all-time sack leader in Ole Miss in 2021. It's not nothing I made up. Giants having 8 world championships, because that's what we have. And it's a fact that he is the all-time sack leader in 2021. And it is the fact that we have 8 world championships. And for those of you that are upset that I'm not wearing a Cowboys hat, stay mad. That being said, y'all be good, be great. And man, first show of 2024. I cannot wait and see what this year brings us. But until then, I'll see y'all Tuesday. And let's go Giants. Ow!
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneakyg.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go Giants.